Right, I think I'm ready. Whoa, I'm not that ready. Hello, are you filming?
Yes.
I wasn't expecting that. I was just having a coffee from my Losers Club mug. Yes.
Lovely.
So, I've got no idea what I'm saying now because I wasn't expecting that. Anyway, right. Hello everybody, I'm Lisa. This is Beyond Authentic Health, where we are documenting our weight loss journey.
And beyond.
I'm in front of the camera. Who's behind the camera today, surprising me by filming? Me.
Yes.
That's Rufus behind the camera, trying to pull a fast one on me, catch me when I'm swearing or something on the YouTubes.
But
anyway,
quite often, yeah.
I know I have to cut all those bits out because I'm the one that does the editing.
Oh.
So today's recipe we're doing is from the Air Fryers and Friends book. It's the Italian style meatloaf. I'll show you what it looks like very briefly. There you go. Did you see it? Could you see it?
Now you see it, now you don't.
It's not going to look like that because we are going to put it in a loaf tin. Because, when did we buy these?
Probably a couple of months ago.
Did we get them when we got the big pan?
Yes.
Ah, so these are from George
Yep.
Tazda.
Yes.
And we've not used them, so we thought, this is a meatloaf, we'll put it in a meatloaf tin. We've got two. We were going to get a third one, but it was dented, so we just picked up two, because 2 out of 3 weren't bad, but the other one was. So we're doing the meatloaf. And
is that what they call mum jokes?
I don't know what you mean.
Oh.
For this recipe, you will need 2 garlic cloves. We've actually got a jar of garlic paste because we're lazy. Now, this does say...
But it's not called lazy garlic.
No.
No.
Now, this does say it's a recipe for 4 people, but we've actually doubled up because we didn't just want to use half a packet of one, half a packet of the other.
It says you only need 250 of each of these.
The pork mince and the lean beef mince. So we decided we're going to prep up extra, and then the extra will go in the fridge and we'll cook it maybe tomorrow, maybe on Wednesday. So we'll have extras there. So bearing in mind we've doubled up the recipe. So we've got some garlic there, as I said. It does say 1 medium parsnip. Now, when we went into the shops, they didn't have any parsnips. We're not doing very well with the recipes for some of our choosies. It took us 2 months to get a blooming red cabbage. Anyway, so instead of parsnips, we've got carrots. It says to use 1 medium carrot, grated. So we've got 4. One's to replace the parsnip, and then we've doubled up on the recipe. So that's what we've got there. We've got 8 tablespoons of tomato puree, 500 grams of lean beef mince, and 500 grams of lean pork mince. Both of these are 5% fat. If it says lean, but it isn't 5%, if it says reduced fat or anything else, it's not free on plan. You might have to SYN it. So these 2 are considered pre for your protein. This is fine on plan. It says 1 tablespoon of dried mixed herbs. We've got 2 tablespoons there, 2 good tablespoons of the Italian style herbs. A 400 gram of black beans. We thought we had 2. It turns out we only had 1, so I've put it with a tin of red kidney beans as well. 1 medium egg beaten. Of course, we've got 2. A handful of fresh basil, which Rufus is washing because it was in the garden. So we're just washing that through. I'll show you when we use that. 2 tomatoes, thickly sliced. We've got 2 for the one we're doing today. And then when we cook it tomorrow, we'll have 2 more tomatoes to go on.
These are not just any tomatoes. These are from the garden.
These are, yes, courtesy of the lovely Mr. Rufus. So, yes, they're your babies, aren't they? You've grown these from little seeds.
Yeah, we have to eat lots every day now.
I know, right? I've got so many. Also, a low-calorie cooking spray. And then it does say in here, we're going to use the sunflower spray today.
Did we say the onions? Did we do that bit? No.
Oh, no. It says 1 medium onion grated. We've obviously got 2 that you've put in the whizzy choppy thing. So they are super whizzy chop.
So they're the same. It's the same way I do them when I make the burgers.
Yeah, because this is basically a large giant burger.
If you ever remember going to McDonald's and you see those tiny, teeny little onions that they put in the burgers. It's like that, as small as that.
So. And then I've got, it says here, 4 level teaspoons of gravy granules made up to serve. We're not doing that. We're not going to put gravy on it. We're going to have ours with some vegetables and some potatoes that we're going to do later, and we'll show you that.
And we only do gravy when we have roast dinner.
We do. So once everything is prepared, you put all of this except for the egg
and the basil,
the tomatoes, and the cooking spray and the gravy. Everything else goes in a food blender.
Hold this for 2 seconds and I will get the basil.
We don't need that yet. It can just sit there. Oh, something else we've added in is some salt and ground pepper, just because there wasn't any other seasoning in this. So that is something that we always find that we need to add from a standard Slimming World recipe.
Some basil from the garden.
And there is the fresh basil from the garden. Basil.
Make sure you wash your vegetables. Yes.
Wash your herbs. Yeah, there you go. Just whack that for me. Thank you. Right, so we... Oh, just lift the lid off. Of course. Why would we do it any other way? Now, we're going to have to slightly do this in 2 halves. I know, right, Lisa?
You want to bring just the base of it to the middle, and then we can get a good view of it.
Okay,
see what
so we're just going to, it says to put everything in the food processor. So,
half of that.
And now half of the carrot, half of the onion.
You haven't got the bottom bit in, have you?
No. Am I supposed to put that in first?
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Yes, you are. So you have to just tip it into, you're not going to get it in. You have to just put that stuff in here for a second.
Right, we'll keep this in. So there you go, everybody. This is what Lisa's ad hoc cooking is like. I think I did know that, but for some reason, it's probably fibro. My poor little brain. Oh no, yesterday was a bad day, wasn't it? Fibro day.
I said, which is why we're making this left today. In the bowl will be all right, because it's got to go back in there after.
Yeah, exactly. Putting half of the tomato puree in it. And I'll put half of the beans in it. Now you might be thinking, well,
that's too many beans.
Some beans, that's about half, but lots of the beans did go all over. Oh well, this is Chaos Cooking with Lisa. That's what this does say. Now, you might be thinking that that's more than half. It is more than half. But what I'm going to do is blitz everything else and then put the meat in the tub and put that in as is, because that's already minced and that's already minced.
The water isn't going to make a massive difference, but it probably just get it all moving.
It's tiniest bit.
Yeah, that's all. It'll be fine. Yeah, let's see. Okay. Should be enough to get it moving. Yeah, seems to have done the job.
Yeah, I'm going to add some of the seasoning in here.
So if your beans ever get stuck with your other stuff, add a little dribble of water.
Add a bit of water.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
Here we go, put the seasoning down. Give it another blitz through.
And so I say seasoning as well. Sometimes it's always good to undo your do a little bit less seasoning sometimes, because you can always add more afterwards.
Yeah, but you can't take it away. So I'm going to add a dollop of garlic in on that one. I mean, we like garlic, so if it's got quite a bit of garlic in, that's fine.
That should be good.
Yeah. So there you go. That's what the... Now, obviously, if you're vegan, you might want to add a little bit of TVP, and you could make that into a vegan meatloaf.
Yeah.
A meatless
why
loaf.
not? That's it.
Exactly.
But I said, but you've still got egg that will go into it. So like I say, you'd have to use an egg substitute.
Yeah, you can use an egg substitute for the vegans. Yeah. I'm sure Slimming World Vegan and Shell and Byron would tell me, oh no, you're doing 15 things wrong. I'm sure everybody else watching this will tell me I'm doing so many things wrong, but at the end of the day, we do our best, don't we, love?
Yes, yeah.
I know, Rufus has to put up with it, but at least I've not poisoned you so far.
Not that I know of.
So far. I know, right? So far. There we go, put that in. And we just basically repeat the entire procedure. Oh, I didn't put the herbs in. Oh, I'll put all the herbs in this one. Hello, Editing Lisa here. Just to say, we did mix all of the ingredients together, apart from the meat. I'm going to move on to that in a second, but I'm skipping all of this out because it's just repeating the process. Obviously, if you have a larger food mixer, you could do it all in one. And then we tip it all into the bowl. It's very wet mix so far because obviously we've got a little bit of added water, but everything there is pretty wet ingredients. If you've ever grated carrot, you'll know you get a bit of juice that comes out of the carrots. Mm-hmm. It's one of the reasons why carrot cake is always so moist. We haven't made a Scran Bran carrot cake thing for ages, have we?
No. It's the thing people used to make, isn't it? And people don't really, like I say, the groups don't sell it anymore because we used to get it a group.
We did, yeah. Oh God, that's years ago, wasn't it? Didn't we try it once with Weetabix as well? I think we did.
Yeah, you can do it with a 2 Weetabix, yeah, you can.
So then this is the...
We used to do, I think it was two Weetabix, I think we used to do slightly soaked with a tiny little bit of boiling water.
Just making sure.
And then we would add, I think it was 1 spoon of mincemeat. So what you'd use for your mince pie. So we used to use a spoon of mincemeat.
What, beef mince or pork mince?
Yeah, none of those. So yeah, add some sweetener. Sometimes we would add grated carrot and some grated apple into it as well, and 1 egg, and mix it all together.
And sometimes, didn't we also add like courgette in at some point? I know, everything's a bit, it's because I'm still wobbly from Fiverr. But do you know what? It's all going to come out lovely in the end, I guarantee it. If it doesn't, then this video isn't going up. But there we go, that's everything in. That's all the other ingredients. I'm going to whack the pork mince in.
Yeah,
just with that paper, yeah. So then, now, because my hands are clean, I'm just doing this bit by hand, just to mix it all through. And this is where a lot of people will tune off, because it is one of those things where using your hands has gone right out of fashion with things like this. So it says when everything's been brought together in the food processor, which is pretty much the stage we'd be at now, to add the egg and bring it together. I mean, pretty much looks like it's brought together, but we'll add, I'll tell you what, we'll add some of the egg. We won't add all of it. And again, I've just washed my hands, but okay. If you're wondering why this is silent or there's music playing underneath, it's because I don't like the noises, like mouth noises or squelching noises. So because I have misophonia and I don't want anyone else to suffer, it's bad enough when I have to edit these. It's why I always mute the sound when we're doing the taster bits as well on the recipes. But yeah, if you're wondering, there is a lot of squelchy noises.
Yeah. If you make this at home and you're making it and that the noises upset you as well, you can like put a headset in, kind of like, put earphones on or something and be watching some YouTube video or something else.
I know, but your favourite channel. It could be Beyond Authentic Health.
I know.
You could even watch one of our extra helping videos. When do they go up, Rufus?
On a Friday at 6:30 on a Friday?
6:30 p.m.
In the PM.
On UK time?
Yes.
Yes. So if you're watching it and it's not gone up yet, it's probably because it's not a Friday, or it's not 6:30, or you're in another country. Or it's 6:30 a.m, in which case...
It won't be up yet.
No. Yeah. But I think that's all it needs. I don't think we need all of the rest of the egg mixture. That looks completely brought together as far as I'm concerned.
But I said the egg is when it's in the loaf tin cooking, it helps it all set. So that's what the egg's for.
Go on then, we'll bung it all in. Right then, so the next step is, it says to form it into a round, circular, square, big fat burgery thing on some greaseproof paper. We're not doing that. We're going to put our meatloaf in a meatloaf tin or in a loaf tin.
So we're going to help them set in the tin, and then you can turn it out onto some greaseproof afterwards.
You know, obviously this isn't going to rise, so I'm okay filling these. Is that right? Would you say? Would you agree?
Yeah, it's not going to rise. No, it's not. It's just,
there's no rising agent in meat.
There's just a lot of protein in this.
There is a lot of protein, but there's also quite a bit of speed gone into it with 4 carrots and, well, it was actually 3 onions in total, wasn't it, in the end? So there's a lot of speed gone into it. It's just hidden speed. You wouldn't look at that and think, oh, there's carrots and onions and...
No.
Well, you might think there's onions in it because there normally is in a meatloaf, but not... You wouldn't think there was a load of carrot in there.
They look all right, though, don't they?
Yeah, they will do. It's a bit like making sausages, isn't it? Nothing looks very good at this stage. It all looks a bit...
I just had a brainwave.
What, meatloaf sausages?
I've actually got skins that and a sausage machine.
How many have you got?
Maker.
Have you got 4? Don't answer that question.
No.
Don't answer that question.
I've got a lot of sausages skins. Enough worth.
1.
Enough worth. Yes. No.
No. Okay. Right. Anyway, go on. So you've got some sausage and the skins.
I got the skins, so I could. It's a sort of thing that I could actually turn into sausages.
Oh, you probably could actually, yeah. But considering how much there was, I think actually this is a really good amount.
That's the thing is, if you make something, if you're making like sausages, and even if you're using lean mince, if you make them with not enough in it, that there's not enough moisture in it, the likelihood is that they're going to be too hard and too dense. But having a filling with your beans and other stuff in it,
no one likes a hard
carrots,
sausage.
No.
Oh dear, we've gone to carry on cooking again.
You might choke on it, might you, if it's too hard?
Don't. Rufus, we'll get into trouble with YouTube. Right, so it says at this point, we put them in the air fryer. And we're going to put cling film on one and put that to one side for tomorrow. But this one, I'm going to put into the air fryer for 20 minutes and it goes in at 180 degrees.
So the way they've done it in the picture there, though, it looks like a giant burger.
It does, even though it says you turn it into a square meal. Right, so 180, 20 minutes, and we'll be back in 20 minutes' time. Okay, so the air fryer has been off for about 5 minutes. We were just watching some YouTubes. So that is what the meatloaf looks like. Okay, a little bit well done in places, but I don't really mind that. And how hot is this? It's not too bad. Oh, look at that, it hasn't stuck to the sides at all. It does say to use a plate to turn it out and turn it upside down. So we're going to do that. Obviously, the plate isn't quite as big as the thing.
I will
just turn it out onto that. Yep.
So just put that on there.
Put that on there.
And then put that on there.
Yep.
And then we can...
And flip it out onto that altogether. That's a much better plan, my darling.
Yep.
Give the
top a
down.
tap. Oh, it sounds like it's come away. Yeah.
So just move that onto there. Oh, ouch. Wow, that's come out virtually perfect. Look, a little bit just around the side.
Little bit,
but that was fry lighted around the side, so that's obviously a good thing. And then it says, that looks really, it smells lovely.
That's obviously helped it all set.
Helped it set, yeah. It then says we need to put some of our basil on it.
Going to go back in the oven to...
Yep, so I'm just going to slightly pull this apart just to give it a little bit of fresh basil from the garden. Oh, it does. I do like the smell of fresh basil when you're picking it and pulling it apart. And again, this is one of those things that I learned through by doing my other stuff, the witchy stuff. If you bruise and tear the leaves, it releases more of the aroma. So it's the oils in the leaves, it's the oils that give it, each of the herbs their distinct flavours. If you just cut them with a knife, then it just cuts straight through. But if you actually tear them, then you're bruising it. There's a little bit of a dead leaf there, so I'll just move that to one side. So, oops, stuck to my fingers. There you go. That's a bit of basil, enough for a sort of every slice gets some, so that's good. And then we layer the thinly sliced tomatoes. And it says to slightly overlap. So we'll do that. Thankfully, Rufus cut these tomatoes for me because I had a big wobbly day yesterday, didn't I? And unfortunately, what that means is, with my fibro, it means that the day after, I still get a little bit worse for wear. Look at that weird shaped tomato.
Yeah. That's just...
It's got 3 halves.
They're called wonky ones.
Well, they're the ones we grew in the garden, dear. So if it's wonky, it's down to your growing techniques.
Yeah.
Just put a little bit there.
Oh, you get that with every type of vegetables.
Of course you do. That's why it's homegrown is always better, because you get the weird and wonderful. And then it says to put this back in, overlapping, spray with low-calorie cooking spray and cook for 15 minutes or until the meatloaf is cooked and the juices run clear.
You're not going to put the last little bit of tomato on the top down the middle.
Oh, I can do if you want me to.
I'll put a little bit. Don't waste that.
I wasn't going to waste it. I was going to eat it. But
you can eat it.
I'll put it. No, it's fine. I'll put it on the dinner. I won't snack on a bit of speed food. I'm using the olive oil because it goes with the Italian style theme. There we go. Just a little bit of that on the tomatoes. Yeah. And there we go. So that is going back in the oven.
I said we've got this oil. If anybody buys this one, you find that when you're spraying it in a pan, it's okay, but it doesn't. You don't get the same spray for covering foods like what Lisa just did. No, with those,
you'd get a concentrated jet with these.
You do, yeah.
By the way, we're going to whack that back into the oven, back into the air fryer for 15 minutes. I guess it's back on 180 because that's what it was originally.
Yeah. And it's just basically to...
make sure everything is cooked through.
Yep.
Oh, there we go. No. Come on. There we go. You can see I'm having a wobbly day after the fibro yesterday. 180, 15 minutes, and we'll be back to show you what it's like when we're ready to dish it up.
A few moments later.
So the air fryer has beeped, and oh, look at that. Oh, that looks good.
Ooh.
That does actually look really nice. I like the fact the tomatoes have just got a bit crunchy on the top.
Yeah, it looks all right, doesn't it?
It really does, actually. Right, let me just...
I'll say you can't see the basil, but it's actually under the tomatoes.
It is. It's there somewhere.
Yeah,
right,
it's underneath,
let me try... slide it onto there. And pick that up with my tea towel, because it's still hot from the oven.
Hot.
Oh, that looks really lovely. Right, so it's for 4. So that is half, which means we've got that much each. Oh, it sort of destroys the tomato when you're cutting through it, unfortunately. But I'm sure it'll be absolutely fine when it's plated. Just pass me the... Oh, okay. What? I was going to say, just pass me one of these. And we'll go. Do you want the end piece or?
I don't mind.
Oh, look at that. I was expecting it, to be really dry. Yeah. But it isn't because of all the vegetables that are in it.
Yeah. There's lots of veggies and stuff
in it.
There's
tons of speed veg in there. Wow, that actually smells really, really tasty.
Yesterday I made some ratatouille, but I made enough for 2 days worth. So we thought that would go lovely with the meatloaf.
It would. There you go. What does that look? Does that look nice?
It does look really good.
I've got the end bit because I quite like the dry, crusty bits.
I said you'd look at it, you wouldn't think that there was like beans and stuff inside it, because obviously it's all been processed and they're like in the blitzer, in the Ninja.
That looks really good.
It does look really good. Yeah.
So then we have completely finished and emptied our plates. What did you think?
I think it was really tasty, but my belly is so full. I don't think I could put anything else in it, and it must be because of the beans and stuff that were in it.
Might also be because you're on your second or third can of pop, but you know.
But it is like I say, it would be classed as an SP meal.
Yeah. Are the beans SP? Like beans and that? Oh, are they? I thought it was really tasty. It was very moist. I don't know whether that's because we added the extra water or what it was, but I do think, I don't know whether it needed maybe an extra egg or cooking for a little bit longer. But I thought it was really, really tasty. And I will say, it's so easy to do. Get all your ingredients together. Obviously, if you're not filming a YouTube video, you don't need to have it all prepped quite as much. You can just bung it straight into the food mixer and away you go. I'm just going to change arms.
Oh,
hang on.
If you were having it, like I say, as an SP meal, you could possibly put some of your cheese allowance in it. And that obviously would help bind it a little bit.
Yeah,
because
possibly.
You could put your fork in it. Once it was on your plate, you could put your fork in it and it would fall apart fairly easily. So I think that you could probably add an extra egg, and I think that would help hold it all together a bit more. I don't think it was down to like the tablespoon or so of the extra little bit of water put in the machine, because where you cooked it in the pan and then turned it out and then baked it again, I think it was firm enough. It's just because of all the veg and stuff that were already in it.
Apologies if you can hear the doggos in the background panting away. It's because they are so hard done by. They've been sat in their bed for 5 minutes while we're filming this bit, because, you know, how dare we pop them in their bed so they don't jump around all over us while we're trying to film. How dare we? I know, and we've eaten our dinner and they didn't get any.
Oh no! Right.
How awful is that?
Wow.
Put them in their beds while we eat our dinner quickly. I know. Can you tell who runs the household? Put it this way: ain't anybody with 2 legs, is it? No. What would you give it out of 10?
Maybe an 8, 8.5.
I would say a solid 8.5. Yeah, I would say an 8. Purely and simply because I think it needed to be a little bit drier for me, or maybe cooked a little bit longer.
But I said I would have it again, but I think.
Well, good, because we've got another 6 portions.
But if you think that, you know, maybe I think that for me, I probably wouldn't put maybe I would put it on the side of a salad or something else, because I think where I've eaten it and then I've eaten my ratatouille and then some broccoli, I feel really, really full up. And I think it's because it's like the obviously meatloaf, and that's got all loads of beans and stuff and that in it as well, loads of veggies, and I feel so full. My belly's.
See, that's really weird, because I don't. I feel like I've had a nice meal. I'm full. I've enjoyed the flavours. It goes really well with ratatouille.
I feel like if I'd eaten any more, I'd be having meat sweats. My belly just feels really full up.
We've got to go now. We're going to do the washing up.
Yeah, it's such a big washing up. It's just that pat.
I know, I've done everything else already.
Just a loaf tin.
Just a loaf tin in 2 trays. No,
plates.
I've done the loaf tin. It's just 2 plates.
Oh.
I know.
Wow, that's a big complicated dinner,
I know. Are you going to volunteer for it then, seeing as that's all there is?
No.
No, I'll do it. I know. I was off all day yesterday being poorly. So when I can do it, I do it. So anyway, I'm going to do the washing up then. But on that bombshell, that's going to be it from us. And as we always say, stay you, stay true, stay authentic, and...
Happy slimming.
Happy slimming. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.